We are back with another video, man. Listen, man. So now we have more information. We finally got the facts of the situation. Everybody get out their emotions a little bit and wait for the facts, man. That's always what I suggest people do. Now, we're going to check out this Tom Macdonald song called Charlie. You know how I do, man. I'm going to call it down the middle, and it is what it is. Now, of course, it's going to be addressing the Charlie Kirk situation, him getting assassinated pretty much. So he's definitely going to be talking about that in this song. Let's see what he got to say, man. Let's see what he got to say. Let's go.
Shot down and he was barely 31. Another woke coward took a life with a gun. He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us.
Already, he ain't wait 2 seconds. He's already trying to pass blame onto a party in America, a different party in America. Not trying to hold the individual accountable, but try to pass blame to Democrats and woke and liberals. We're not even 2 bars in this motherfucker. He's trying to pass blame. When, if you wait for the facts to come out and get out your feelings, we know who he is now. We got video.
Charlie Kirk's alleged assassin, Tyler Robinson's parents, are both registered Republicans while he's unaffiliated. Tyler Robinson's mom, Amber Jones Robinson, quickly erased these photos on her Facebook. Tyler even dressed up in a Trump costume for Halloween in 2017. And his own father turned him into the authorities, so I'm sure this is his dad right now with that $100K reward. Nick Taylor says, witnessing right-wingers scrambling to find anything remotely left-leaning about Tyler Robinson, and every new information that comes out is consolidating that that's not the case at all. Kitty says his Facebook posts are beyond conservative. Apparently Charlie Kirk was too liberal for him. Tyler Robinson also allegedly donated to Trump's campaign. Richard says when your own side's radicalized rejects go from Trump costumes to taking out Charlie Kirk, maybe it's time MAGA stops blaming the left and starts owning the monster you created. And I'm sorry, but when these photos came out, I was like, oh, he's Republican down. Like the shirt and all these things that have come out. Just insane that I've seen some comments from right-wingers being like, oh, the left's trying to cope. Y'all are trying to cope. This is one of y'all. And then the messages on the casings, comment on a bulge is a derogatory statement. And then if you're reading this, your GAY is not pro-LGBTQ. So it's insane that people are trying to twist that. This man was clearly not a leftist, babe.
And this, in my opinion, is one of the biggest issues going on the internet, dog. Everybody trying to blame everybody. Everybody trying to hold up a mirror to reflect and deflect from accountability. And we have to come to the realization that over the past 2, 3, 4 years, the rhetoric in our country is getting so damn divisive. It's tearing our country apart, bro. It's tearing our country apart, man. And here he is, adding to the fuel, blaming it on a Democratic Party, when the person that actually did it was raised in a Republican household, a young man, 21, 22 years old, young man. Raised in a Christian household, gun-toting American. You know what I mean? Yet you still find a way. You had to have wrote this before the facts came out, as we always suspect. But you still find a way to blame Democrats. Yet you say you're not divisive as an artist. Come on, man. We just getting started, bro. We just getting started. Come on.
He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son.
Give me some of that back. Come on.
Shot down and he was barely 31. Another woke coward took a life with a gun.
Already.
He left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us.
I don't even know what that means. When you go on the internet right now, it's 100% clearly divided on how people feel about that. I'm going to be real about that. It's 100% divided on how people feel about that. But my thing is, Martin Luther King had a kid and wife. He had a family too. But didn't Charlie Kirk say Martin Luther King was a bad person? Didn't Charlie Kirk say the civil rights movement and the Civil Rights Act was a bad thing for America?
Kirk describes King as, quote, a bad guy. It's true. And Kirk self-described very, very radical view that the country made a mistake when it passed the Civil Rights Act. Also true. Also true. Also true.
So it's hard for me to sit back as a black man and have some type of empathy when you don't respect one of the people that put their life on the line for a real cause, for peace, for bringing people together. Literally, you have no respect for that man, but you want us to have respect for you. I'm just gonna keep it real. We may lose some followers today, not gonna lie, but they will be replaced by soldiers. And that's gonna be a fact. I gotta keep it real with y'all on this, man. I've been holding it, I've been waiting back, I've been sitting back for the facts to come out. Everybody going on TikTok ranting about what they gonna do to somebody. You ain't gonna do shit. Fuck you talking about? You ain't gonna do nothing. Take your ass to work tomorrow and shut up. But let's get back to this though, man. So far, it just seems like he's grifting a little bit. He's pandering a little bit. Let's see if he pulls it together. Come on.
Left behind a wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us. And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous. Woke people are the terrorists.
There you go again. Bringing up woke. People ain't said the word woke since 2022, man. You still using that term? What the fuck is this woke, liberal, Democrat? You just put them in a damn jar and you just juggle them in the jar and then you pull one out the hat and then whatever that pops up, you put it in your verse? That's all you do? That's your grift now? You feel me? And again, the dude that took out Kirk was raised in a Republican household, mom and dad. Dad was a sheriff. Both of them are registered Republicans. What are you talking about? This whole song off the rip is incorrect factually. What's going on? Here you are pandering for views, and it's nasty. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is nasty work, man. This is nasty work, bro.
Wife and a daughter and a son. All he did was try to speak for all of us. And I'm so tired of the hatred and the narratives. The patriots ain't dangerous. Woke people are the terrorists. They shot and killed the father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us.
Didn't far right individual go into some Democrat senator's house and killed her and her husband in their sleep? Where's the accountability? Where's the outcry, bro? I don't understand how people in this world, people in this country can uphold one side's life higher than the other side based off what political ties you have. That doesn't make sense to me. There was no outcry for that, bro. Tom Macdonald didn't drop no songs when that husband and wife got, taken out in their sleep by a far right person. Y'all forget about that? I didn't. Come on, he's still pandering. The grift is nasty. It's actually kind of disgusting when you think about it on a psychological level. It's kind of disgusting. Come on.
They shot and killed the father, sent a message to Americans. They ain't gonna stop until they bury us. Dear
That's
Charlie,
weird.
I don't know if you can see us now.
It's like you're trying to incite more violence. I don't understand that. It's like you're trying to incite more violence. Both sides have blood on their hands. And even in this situation you're talking about, in this situation, again, for the third time, he was raised in a Republican household. What the fuck is going on with y'all? What's going on with y'all?
But if heaven has a window, I sure hope you're looking down. Cause we ain't going quiet, we gon' scream your name loud. And you're gone, but I swear to God that we gon' make you proud. We ain't backing off or giving up, I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties. And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie.
This is far more deep than political parties. Dog, pick a lane. Are you gonna blame Democrats or no? Now it's deeper than both parties? Bro, this is in the same song, bro. Pick a lane, bro. Pick a lane, bro. You try to end the whole, you know what I'm saying, setup with a bar just trying to bring everybody together. Come the fuck on. You just blame liberals, Democrats. You just said that shit 5, 6, 7 times. Lyrically, this shit don't even make sense, man. Lyrically, come on.
Far more deep than some political parties.
Oh,
And
now
you
it's
can't
far more
kill
deep.
freedom, so this one is for Charlie. This ain't the America that all our parents love, but good man tried to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us. The system is failing us when good men die for the things that they say. And I can't just be quiet, so I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Bro.
Killed in cold blood for having a discussion, and liberals are celebrating.
Nah, see, that's the part. We're not gonna minimize what he was talking about, bro. You can't walk this earth spewing toxic rhetoric, dog, for years and then build a campaign off that shit. That's not how that shit worked. That's not how that shit worked. I'm sorry to be the one to inform y'all. You can't walk this earth with all that evil towards other races in your heart. You can't talk down on Latinos your whole life and think nothing gonna happen to you. Talking down on the Chinese, talking down on the black people, black fathers and black mothers and black kids and crime this and crime. Listen, man, talking down on immigrants, talking down on foreigners, talking down just, you know what I'm saying? You can't make a career out of that type of language of hate, and then you spew a hatred at Martin Luther King, saying he was a bad person or whatever the hell you was trying to say. He was the most peaceful people God ever created. In those times, they fought for some real shit. When black folk were getting treated unfairly, when black folk were getting arrested for crimes we didn't do, before they had body cams, when black folks couldn't sit at certain tables because of the color of their skin, black folks couldn't sit at a certain side of the bus, the back of the bus, like real shit that we had to go to jail for, get berated for, you know what I mean? With real life consequences. Well, he got one too though. He got one too though. Let's keep it going, bro.
Celebrating murder like it's justice. You didn't kill a villain or the evil that it comes with. You killed a father and a husband.
Oh, man.
And I'm so tired of the left and all the wokery. We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree.
Bro, ain't no way y'all believe this shit he got going on, dog. Ain't no way. First of all, the facts are the facts. For the third time. And I'm only repeating myself because he's repeating himself in the lyrics. Woke and liberal and Democrats put it in a fucking jar and jug of that shit. That's it. That's his whole song right now, bro. Passing blame of a person, an individual, murdering somebody, and we don't even know why. As of this date, as of the date of this video, nobody knows why he pulled the trigger. Nobody in this world knows why, except for that young man. Yeah. Tom Macdonald is on the internet making songs trying to tell you he has the answers. He knows why he did it. He knows why he pulled the trigger. That's what Tom Macdonald is saying right now. And he's saying, not only do I know why he did it, he had to have been a Democrat. And that shit don't even fucking matter, to be honest. To be honest. Man, listen, man. Y'all gonna be mad today.
I'm so tired of the left and all the wokery. We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree.
Oh,
Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries, Charlie.
Oh,
we'll make sure.
Now you a victim. Now you're a victim. This might be the nastiest grift I've ever seen a music artist do in my entire life. You're trying to take the attention literally off of his death, put your face on top of it, and you hide behind this fucking image in the front saying all the proceeds from this video is gonna go to Charlie Kirk. He don't need your bread. He got more money than... That don't make no sense. That's like me setting up a donation fund for Elon Musk and then saying, oh, I'm doing this for Elon. You doing it for the clout. You clout chasing off a dead body, bro. You clout chasing off a dead body. That should piss y'all off right now. I hope some of y'all see through this bullshit he got going on. And I know a lot of y'all coming to the comment section talking y'all shit, but I hope some of y'all got some brains up here, bro. He bullshitting y'all right now. This motherfucker's not even American. He's Canadian. What's going on? What's going on? Come on.
We can't get along if you just kill us when we don't agree. Sniper rifle fire from a liberal that no one sees. Scared I might be next to die when I'm just buying groceries. Charlie, we'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't.
I cannot believe he wrote that. That is the most destructive, uneducated statement you can say about a criminal that committed murder with no evidence being no actual evidence being released to the public as of the date of this video. And you shot this video, you dropped this video yesterday. That is so irresponsible. You a grown ass man, bro. You need some bread? Drop the cash app, bro. Get this boy some bread. He needs some money. He down bad. He down real bad. Damn, Tom. You want to be number one that bad on the iTunes charts? You want to be number one that bad on iTunes? You grifting off a dead body, bro. You crazy.
Groceries, Charlie. We'll make sure your children know that defending all our freedom is why you aren't coming home. I hope heaven has a window you can watch your children grow and hear your message echo from below. And we ain't backing off or giving up. I'll preach what you taught me. They may have killed a soldier, but that man had an army. This is far more deep than some political parties.
There you go.
And you can't kill freedom, so this one is for Charlie.
Oh, man.
This ain't the America that
I can't, bro. I can't finish this, bro. I can't finish it, bro. There's too much hypocrisy going on in this song. Too much. There's not enough education going on in the song. You dropped the song blaming a certain group of people without any evidence to support those facts. Bro, again, this is the nastiest grift I've ever seen anybody do on the internet to this day. This is nasty. You want to draw their attention off of people saying rest in peace to Charlie and put your face in front of it and say, oh, well, and hide behind the fact and say, oh, well, look, I'm donating all my proceeds to Charlie. So we cool, right? Hey, get the fuck. This shit don't even look genuine. He ain't looked in the camera yet. I want to see he look in the camera, bro. Hold on.
all our parents love, but good men try to keep making it great. Pray that God will take care of us. The system is failing us when good men die for the things that they say. And I can't just be quiet.
Oh, man.
So I gotta be brave, cause this is America. Lately it's scaring us, but one good man can change it all in a day.
Oh, man. He ain't gonna do it. I knew it! That boy ain't even genuine. I knew it. He ain't looking the camera, bro. You know what? This is all cinematic movie theater bullshit. This is all movie theater Matrix motherfucking Avatar bullshit, bro. That man don't give a damn about Charlie Kirk, bro. He don't. He grifting hard, and it's embarrassing. The nastiest, the most disgusting grift I've ever seen anybody do so far. And I know a lot of people got a lot of things to say about how they feel about him. Look, this is my personal thoughts, man. And this is where I'm going to let it ride. I understand to a lot of people, he meant a lot to a lot of people. I respect that. A lot of y'all say, well, you know what? He didn't always talk like that. He didn't always used to, you know what I'm saying, bring up race, He's a Christian man. You can't hide behind that and then talk down on other people, racist, bro. That's just life, bro. That don't give you a pass to do shit. That don't give you a pass to do shit, bro. You got to be a good human being every day, bro. Day in and day out, your rhetoric that comes out your mouth, if it ain't godly, I don't see how you can call yourself a Christian. I don't understand that. But let's get back to it, bro. I get it, bro. To a lot of y'all, he meant a lot. To a lot of y'all, he meant a lot. He may have been an important person to a lot of y'all. But let me tell you right now, to a lot of minorities, he wasn't shit. Just calling a spade a spade. He wasn't. He brought up a lot of issues, offered no solutions. Clip me a solution. Clip me a video where he had a solution to a problem, bro. You know what I mean? Bring up random statistics to make a race look bad. We can all do that. We can all do that. But what's the solution? Well, he brought it up. He talked about it. Okay, we can talk about it. But what's the solution, though? You know what I mean? And that's kind of what I have to say about it, man. Like, me personally, I don't wish death on nobody because we only got one to live. That's how I ride. I don't wish death on nobody. You know what I mean? That, in my opinion, was a atrocious act to do that to somebody. That's my opinion. That's on some real shit. That's my opinion on that. But to try to force us to have empathy towards him, even when he didn't even believe in empathy himself, that's not going to happen. I'll have enough respect for a human being because God made him. So I'll say rest in peace. That's where it stops. That's just where it stops. Rest in peace. Because if that was me, they would have brought up my criminal record. They would have brought up, single dad. They would have brought up every single little thing I've ever done wrong in my entire life and used it against me to demonize my character. And we've seen it every motherfucking day living in America. Now he's a martyr. I don't even get that, bro. How? You know what I mean? And let's talk about this racist. The racism is crazy. Now, a white person kills or takes out another white person. And y'all want to call HBCUs and call in death threats to students who go to black colleges? That's how mad y'all is? That's the time y'all on? You want a race war so bad. Everybody on the internet talking trash, being tough on the internet. You want a race war so bad. What the students at HBCUs got to do with this white kid killing this other white person? I don't get that. Somebody draw the line for me. It's going to be a long line. The racism in this country is out of control. If you can say with a straight face, our country has gotten better, more, and has come together more over the last 4 years, you full of shit. I've never seen this country more divided than I have in the last couple months, dog. We were on the brink of a race war just a day ago. Keep it real. Let's keep it real. We were on the brink a day ago. If they would have found out the kid that did that was a black kid, they wanted it to be a black kid so bad. Why? Real talk, bro. It was written all over y'all face. Y'all wanted to be a black kid, or an immigrant, or a trans, so you can blame it on mental health. That's the MO now. We're gonna just blame everything on mental health. That's the cop out now. You know what I mean? Shit is crazy. Shit is diabolical, bro. For our country, man, it is really unfortunate what's going on right now. I know I'm going on a rant and shit, but it gotta be said, bro. It gotta be said, man. And unfortunately, we've come to the realization that America is still a racist country, man. And it is what it is. It is what it is. To have a hate in your heart so dark, you would call a college with black students and commit and threaten them to the point where they have to lock down 8 or 9 colleges, lock the doors, tell all the kids to come back into school because some white kid killed some other white person in Utah, one of the most whitest states in our country. But that was almost a good enough reason to start a race war. Think about that. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, man. I don't condone violence at all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Rest in peace to Charlie Kirk, man. Prayers to his wife and kids. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I can give you. Over the past couple of years, I've seen y'all treat black folk 20 times worse. 20 times worse. For less. Demonize, criminalize, degrade, berate for less. I don't know what the next step is for our country, man. And then don't get me started on Trump. Trump gonna go out here and make a video talking about it's the Democrats. He didn't even, as the president of the United States, he didn't even know who did it, and he's already blaming